shadow of the spire where the cobblestones weep. 1817, the air hangs heavy and deep. Blood-eyed lads with hammers high in the dead of Nottingham night, smashing frames of iron in spite, for the machine stole their light. The weaver's hands, calloused and true, now idle by the loom's cold grave, while the factory bells toll their dirge and the masters laugh from their nave. Oh, the steam rises like a serpent's breath, choking the lungs of the working dead. Rebel gears grind their crown, clockwork kings tumble down. From the forge to the throne we'll smash the bone in this rebellion of rust and stone. Hey ho, the hammer falls. Hey ho, the empire calls. Hey ho, the hammer falls. Oh, the empire calls. Dead blood whispers in the alehouse gloom, under the flicker of tallow flame. Brothers arise against the devil's loom, for honor's not in a wage slave name. Fields once green, now blackened with soot. Children cough in the mill's cruel maw. The squire rides by in his velvet boot, blind to the blood on the factory floor. Yet in the heather a spark ignites, a chorus of ghosts from the olden fight. Oh, the pistons pump like a tyrant's heart, beating time for the torn apart. Rebel gears grind the crown, clockwork kings tumble down. From the forge to the throne we'll smash the bone in this rebellion of rust and stone. Hey ho, the hammer falls. Hey ho, the empire calls. Hey ho, the hammer falls. Rebel gears grind the crown, clockwork kings tumble down. From the forge to the throne we'll smash the bone in this rebellion of rust and stone. Hey ho, the hammer falls. Hey ho, the empire calls. Hey ho, the hammer falls. crucible is cold, the embers turn to gray. I've traded 20 summers just to buy a single day. With a mercury heart and a copper-plated soul, I try to mend the seasons that the winter thieves have stole. The clock upon the mantle has a mocking rhythmic beat, measuring the shadows as they stretch across the street. Oh, the alchemist is stirring in his chamber of regret, sifting through the ashes of the suns that haven't set. From the heavy weight of lead to the glimmer of the ghost, he's the one who loves the silence and the empty hours the most. Yeah, he's brewing up the vintage of life he hasn't met. He wrote a formula in salt upon the cellar floor to lock the ghost of yesterday behind a heavy door. But the keyboard master plays a chord of ancient dusty light, and the guitar king is screaming through the middle of the night. They don't want gold, they don't want fame or holy temple stones. They want the hum of electricity inside their tired bones. I met him in the twilight where the maps begin to blur. A tattered man of wisdom in a coat of silver fur. He said the gold you seek is not within the jar or flame, but in the breath between the words that whisper out your name. The empty hours are vessels for the spirit's quiet flight. Don't turn the evening's velvet into morning's harsh and bright. The retorts are shattering, the glass is turning white. We're pouring out the darkness to find the inner light. Oh, the alchemist is stirring in his chamber of regret, sifting through the ashes of the suns that have Entwined with forgotten lands, moss-clad branches reach for the sky, whispering secrets as the ravens fly. The wind through leaves like a minstrel's tune carries echoes from the silver moon. Join the dance in the greenwood glade where the shadows play and the light invades. Hear the ancient oak call your name in the circle of fire, wild and untamed. Let the old ways rise again tonight, under stars that burn with pagan light. Jack in the green with his ivy crown leads the hunt through the misty down. Badgers burrow and foxes sly, watch the mortals come and go by. The river sings of the turning wheel, time's endless dance that we all feel. Join the dance in the greenwood glade where the shadows play and the light invades. Hear the ancient oak call your name in the circle of fire, wild and untamed. Let the old ways rise again tonight, under stars that burn with pagan light. Do you feel the earth beneath your feet, the heartbeat ancient, wild and sweet? Or lost in the city's cold gray stone, forgetting the blood that flows in your bones? Whispers of the ancient oak call you home. On a frostbitten road in 1793 rode a highwayman bold as the wind through the tree. Pistol and mask and a cloak of black night, he danced with the devil by pale moonlight. Stand and deliver, his cry split the air. The coach and four trembled, the ladies grew fair. With fear in their eyes and gold in their hands, he took what he wanted, then vanished like sand. Oh, the iron horse is coming, breathing fire and steam. Iron wheels on iron rails, tearing up the dream. No more the hoofbeat, no more the gun. The age of the robber is over and done. Ride on, you ghost of the road. Your legend is fading beneath the load of progress and smoke and the factory bell. Farewell to the highwayman, farewell. And never once swore allegiance to king or to parliament's throne. The open road only had ever been home. But whispers came riding on coal dust and spark. They're building a beast that will eat up the dark. It runs without horses, it runs without rest. Your days, my bold captain, are numbered at best. Coming, breathing fire and steam. Iron wheels on iron rails, tearing up the dream. No more the hoofbeat, no more the gun. The age of the robber is over and done. Ride on, you ghost of the road. Your shadow grows shorter, your story's been sold to broadsheets and ballads and cold iron chains. Farewell to the highwayman's reigns. He waited in ambush where the new rails lay bare to rob the first train, his ultimate dare. The whistle screamed loud like a banshee's wail. The ground shook beneath him, his courage grew pale. Headlamp ablaze like the eye of a god, it bore down upon him on rivers of rod. He raised his old pistol, he fired in vain. The sparks flew like fireflies caught in the rain. The iron horse thundered, unfeeling, unbound, and swallowed the highwayman into the ground. Now children are told by the flickering light of a ghost on the moor on a cold winter's night, riding forever where the old road once ran, chased by the echo of a vanished man. Oh, the iron horse won, breathing fire and steam. It buried the old world beneath smoke and dream. No hoofbeat remains, no mask, no gun. The age of the robber is over and done.